Hey guys, Elite Legionario here, and I'm bringing you a 2 vs 2 for Rome Total War on the, I think it's Libyan Plains map, although it might be the Sahara Desert one, I'm not sure. One or the other anyway. As you can see, I'm in command of the Greek city-states. My ally, Thisguy, is in command of the Seleucid Empire. Our opponents, the Newlegion, is in command of Carthage, and the other fella, his teammate Baseball 16, is in command of Pontus. So my army consists of 5 units of gold armoured hoplites, 3 units of gold Spartan hoplites, and 4 units of Cretan archers. My allies' army consists of 5 units of silver shield legionnaires, 4 units of gold cataphracts, and 1 unit of 2 upgrades militia hoplites. I'm not quite sure what their purpose was. My opponent's army consists of several... Well, hold on a minute, I'll just catch this here. For some reason, the Baseball 16, who is Pontus, charges all his scythe chariots into these silver shields. Not a good move. Really bad move. So anyway, my opponent's army consists of 5 units of gold Sacred Band hoplites, 2 units of just 1 upgrade each on these Libyan spearmen. I think it's 5 units of slingers, which look to be gold attack, I think, 4 units of gold Sacred Band cavalry, and 2 units of round shield cavalry. So that's his army, and the other guy's army consisted of a lot of about 5 units of 3 upgrade bronze shields, scythe chariots, some light cavalry type contingent pieces and that sort of thing. And he's going to use his chariots to hit the back of me, because I've moved to make sure I've got a counter to the Carthaginian attack, but it's pretty obvious that this Pontic player is going to obviously have a crack at me. So I've got my reserve line hoplites ready to retreat back. In the meantime, I'm just shooting up. They time their attack well, because the Sacred Band come in to combat me just as he's coming in to combat me as well, so it's a good combination attack there, but it is one I anticipated would happen. So as you can see, my hoplites are going to intercept these side chariots, and that's going to be death for them. And over here, these side chariots hit some of my Spartans, which is irritating, but thankfully they come in and hit some of these Sacred Band as well, so it's not a big deal. So as you can see, these Cappadocians, we also had some Cappadocians I forgot to mention, they're going to get destroyed as well. So I'm pretty happy with this. For this unit here, I don't know why it automatically chose to chase this routing unit. I did not tell it to do that at any point in this game, so I don't know what that was. Annoying, but whatever. So here these Sacred Band are coming forward, and I'm going to put my Spartans and my armoured hoplites in to battle with them. And Spartans are indeed better than Sacred Band hoplites, but armoured hoplites are about equal, perhaps just a tiny wee bit not as good, but they're both ridiculously closely matched. This is a very good hoplite battle here, because they're such closely matched units. Now over here, as you can see, the Pontic player just brought all his, as you saw before, all his bronze shields in a column formation into one point and blobbed them up. A really bad idea, and he got completely slaughtered by these silver shields. So anyway, he's gonna, my opponent's gonna bring a Sacred Band cavalry in to charge into the back here, and this is where the Greeks have some serious difficulties. They do not possess a decent cavalry force, so you've got to have like a reserve line of hoplites, and it becomes quite hard to manoeuvre it all. And the main thing is to stay together. As you see here, I stayed together. A lot of people run off chasing cavalry with their reserve line, and then those cavalry just run around those reserve line and go into the backs of their main line, and that's the end. So you must stay together as the Greeks. That's basically what you got to do. My ally has some spear cataphract units and comes in to support, and that was really well received from me, so I was thankful of that. But for the most part, I would have been confident there that I would have beaten down his men. These cavalry are doing quite well here, but they will break in a moment. As you can see over this side though, the Sacred Band have certainly gotten beaten down much quicker. And I actually forgot about this unit out here, so could have made a much bigger difference if I'd remembered it. But it doesn't really matter, I'm not concerned. My men are making pretty short work of them now. His cavalry did in my Spartans. He was wise to go after my Spartans, but they held in long enough to do a significant amount of damage. So, as you can see, my battle was probably pretty even for the most part, but I've come out with a reasonable win. I forgot to put this unit in though, which was kind of annoying, but never mind. My Cretians the whole time have been firing and inflicting some significant damage, and as you can see, the Pontic ally is using some of his chariot archers now to shoot at my ally, who's not really doing a lot with these guys. He should probably be moving them around a bit, or at least forming them up with me. But fortunately these cataphracts are still around, so we can use them to run down missiles units and stuff. And I've got Cretan archers, which are fantastically ranged units, so that's pretty good for us. But yeah, with the Greek city-states, the mistake I've found that a lot of people make, and when I was pretty new to using them I used to make this mistake as well, it's you have like your front line to engage, but you also have a secondary line to protect the flanks from cavalry. But a lot of people will see a cavalry unit coming in, they'll run after it, and that cavalry unit will just run away, and of course it's going to obviously be able to outrun your hoplites, and then they'll just run around it and come back and hit the back of your main line. You better just make sure it's run it enough to keep it to force it to go away, but then go back to the line. Make sure your line's always covered, otherwise it is trouble. So other than that, the Greeks have got excellent heavy infantry units, on par with the Romans, if not even better in certain cases, but definitely equal to Rome. But of course Rome's got all the good cavalry, some very good cavalry as well, so it makes them a lot better than the Greeks all around. I like to bring plenty of Cretans with them, because concentrated fire from Cretans on heavy cavalry can certainly thin their numbers and make that whole guard in your flanks thing a lot easier. But as you can see, we're just preparing to take down the rest of these chariot archers, which has got the general unit in there, as you can see, and some more of these Pontic cavalry. So for the most part, me and my ally have won pretty decisively. Another good way to use the Greeks can be if you've got like militia cavalry to pepper and harass the enemy cav and see if you can draw them away while your infantry win the infantry fight, or some lots and lots of light Greek cavalry to run down their archers, and then you can use your archers, like I said, to use against the heavy cavalry. And you've got to be kind of creative with the Greeks city-states using their cavalry, I guess. But it can entail quite a bit of microing, so it's probably a bit harder to employ at times than with various other factions. But I'm not particularly good with the Greeks. I like them, but because they lack cavalry, I find them a wee bit harder to use, and I like using cavalry. I'm probably better with infantry than cavalry, but I do like a cavalry force in my army. It's kind of necessary in this game anyway. So as you can see though, it's been a pretty significant or reasonable victory for us. We both did pretty well, and I'm just bringing my Cretans up to shoot these remaining Pontic units. I'm just going to triple speed here, guys, because there's not a lot happening, just running along to catch them up, and he'll admit in a moment anyway because he doesn't see the point. So I didn't realise they were arched chariots at the time. I thought they were more scythed, but he admits defeat anyway. So that is a victory for myself and my ally Thisguy, who is obviously the Seleucid player, and he did very well as well. But I thought the Pontic player squandered a lot of his chariots, to be honest. He just charged them into pikes, and this is not a good idea. So as you can see there's gains by connection, so my name got this stupid number on the end of it, but that kind of happens. So I had 486 men, I got 435 kills, and I had 235 men remaining. This guy had 515 men, he got 718 kills, and he had 348 men remaining. The Newlegion, who was Carthage, was my opponent, had 650 men, he got 302 kills, and he had 66 men remaining. And Baseball 1 Baseball 16 rather had 675 men, 181 kills and 69 men remaining. So there's the stats. Spartans did pretty good, except for this unit here that got majorly ganged up on, but the other ones did really good. My armoured hoplites did good for the most part. Cretans did very good. So all of it came together nicely. But you feel it's kind of a bit restrictive when you've got no cav, but sometimes not always. I didn't feel like using cav with the Greeks this time. So yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Good game to those three players, and I shall see you next time.